you've probably gone a night without sleep. But what if you stayed awake for 3 full days? At first, it feels normal, but then something starts to change inside your brain. And after a certain point, your brain doesn't respond the way it should. Not because you're tired, but because it literally can't function the same anymore. So what actually happens to you over those 3 days? So let's go step by step, starting with day 1. At first, nothing feels extreme. You're awake, maybe a little tired, but your brain is still trying to function normally. But here's what's actually happening in the background. A chemical called adenosine starts building up in your brain. This is the pressure that makes you feel sleepy. And the longer you stay awake, the more it builds. But your brain doesn't just sit there. It tries to fight it. Your body starts releasing cortisol, a stress hormone, to keep you alert. And for a while, it works. You feel wired, even focused. But this is where most people get tricked, because your reaction time is already slowing down. Your judgment is getting worse. You just don't notice it. It's similar to being slightly drunk, but without realizing it. And that's just day 1, because after 48 hours, your brain stops compensating. Now things start to change. Not on the outside, but inside your brain. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for decision-making and control, starts to lose efficiency. That means you react more emotionally. You make worse decisions, and small problems start to feel overwhelming. But here's something most people don't expect. Your brain starts having microsleeps. These are tiny shutdowns, lasting just a few seconds. Your eyes might be open, but your brain is offline. You stop processing reality without even realizing it. And yes, this can happen while walking, talking, even driving. Now, combine that with another effect. Your brain struggles to regulate dopamine. This is the chemical linked to perception and reality, and when it becomes unstable, things start to feel off. Not fully hallucinations yet, but close. And if you keep pushing past this point, day 3 is where things completely break down. This is where your brain loses control. At this stage, your brain is severely disrupted. Communication between different regions starts to break down, and now your brain can no longer process reality properly. This is where hallucinations begin. You might see things that aren't there, hear sounds that don't exist, or feel like something is watching you. And the worst part, it feels completely real. Your emotional control is almost gone. Paranoia can kick in, confusion increases, and your sense of time becomes distorted. Minutes can feel like hours or disappear completely. So what actually happens when you don't sleep for 3 days? Your brain doesn't just get tired, it loses its ability to regulate itself. First, sleep pressure builds up through chemicals like adenosine. Then, your brain tries to compensate using stress signals. But after a point, that system breaks. Your decision-making weakens, your brain starts slipping into microsleeps, and your perception of reality becomes unstable. And by day 3, your brain can no longer process the world correctly. That's why hallucinations begin, and control starts to fade. So the real answer is, sleep deprivation isn't just exhaustion. It's a gradual shutdown of the systems that keep your thoughts clear, your emotions stable, and your reality accurate. But here's something even more interesting. If your brain starts losing control without sleep, then how does your body suddenly become stronger, faster, and almost pain-free in extreme situations? That doesn't make sense, right? So, what's actually happening inside your body at that moment? The answer is in this video right here. Click it. Because once you understand this, you'll never look at your body the same way again.